toaster when you went. You never paid your half the rent. You took the spices from the rack. You never paid your half the rent. But in your haste on Halloween, you left your camera on the bed where we played roles in black and white. You left a roll of black and white. I set the timer, thought of you, and put the lens up to my head. I took a photograph for you. What comes out crazy, really red. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Well, are you happy now? I smashed your pumpkin on the floor. A candle flickered at my feet as goblins flew across the moon. The children peered into the room. A cowboy shivered on the porch. Cinderella checked her watch. A hobo waited in the street. An angel whispered, trick or treat. What was I supposed to do but to sit there in the dark? I was amazed to think that you could take the candy with you too. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Well, are you happy now? I've sat all night and now it's dawn, and I cannot believe my eyes. This garbage strewn across the lawn, where we once stared up at the sky, and streams of paper filled the tree. They hovered over you and me, and shaving cream covers the car that we picked up in Baltimore. And though I know it's hard to tell, I hope that what's his name treats you well. I still maintain that he's a bum, but it's your money, have some fun. And are you happy now? Are you happy now? Are you happy now? What really happened is that I was still in the seminary, right? And it was Halloween, and I was going out with the daycare center teacher. And so when Halloween came around, she made sure that all her little charges came to my apartment, but I had forgotten to buy candy. So when I heard them coming, I just spaced it completely. And when I heard them coming down the hallway, I panicked and I turned off the light, and I turned off the television set, the stereo or whatever it was, nobody would hear me. And I sat there in the dark, not answering the door until it was over. A deep state of self-loathing, fear and trembling, sickness unto death. And so there I sat, listening to their happy little feet approaching and their sad, dejected little feet walking away. Aww. And, but I felt so bad that I decided that the only thing to do was to start writing a song. So I went to the closet so they wouldn't hear me, and on a banjo, because that was the only thing I could find, I wrote this song. Now, you may wonder why I would write this song at that moment. Well, it's obvious. In the second verse, I blame the fact that there's no candy on an imaginary person. So it was just a way for me to feel better about myself. But my sweetheart, the daycare center teacher, was bound to hear this song, and so I added this little extra verse here at the end, because I knew that the first part she wasn't really going to go for. And I was right. So I added this little thing here. A bit too little, too late, but here it is. You always asked why I had not written you a verse or two, since that's the one thing I regret. I dedicate this one to you. So